How does FNII work with First Nations to support community development? Every First Nation has infrastructure within their communities, and many also have plans for the future. The First Nations Infrastructure Institute, or FNII, supports First Nations to think through the stages of advancing infrastructure projects. First Nations invite FNII to their communities, where FNII helps guide the process by identifying the project, developing a business case, hiring external support, and finally, supporting implementation and operations. FNII can support some or all of this process depending on the level of support needed by the First Nation. Let's imagine a First Nation where there's member housing, community buildings, and economic development activities on the community's lands. FNII supports all of these things with a few exceptions, including the planning and development of buildings on leased lands and member housing. These are vital aspects of the communities, and FNII supports the development of the water and other infrastructure to provide services to all buildings. All of the buildings in the community need water, sewer, storm drains, roads, electricity, communications, and other infrastructure, often provided by common systems that serve the entire community rather than separate services for each individual building. These community infrastructure systems are supplied by larger scale facilities. Using water systems as an example, these include supplies from surface or underground sources, treatment plants, and storage reservoirs. FNII works with the First Nation to build a project team to support project development, project delivery, and the knowledge transfer needed to see the project through to completion. Guided by the vision of each community, FNII works in partnership to put in place the infrastructure needed to bring the future to life. Through projects like these, FNII walks alongside First Nations while they build stronger, more resilient communities. Together, we are creating spaces where people can learn, heal, and lead, all supported by the critical infrastructure that powers daily life.